let's face it, there's times when we're going to get in situations where we got to make a long hike to get to a big buck. And then when that happens, you want to make sure that the stand you choose is going to be super lightweight and really packable. Coming in at only 18 pounds, the Summit Mini Viper SD is going to be the stand I'm going to choose every time in that situation. It doesn't sacrifice strength and stability just because it's lightweight. So even if I have to get 25 foot up in the tree, I feel very confident with that tree stand. The Summit Mini Viper SD.
Hi, this is Cody with XOP, and today we're going to take a closer look at the leveling capabilities of our tree stands. So we're going to start off with talking about the offset bracket. The offset bracket, in my opinion, is by far the most beneficial component on the tree stand. This is what allows you to level your tree stand on a tree that's leaning left, right, so in short, a crooked tree. As you can see here, this is an example of the offset capability and the 6-point bracket kind of in all its glory. You can see how this tree has a drastic lean, and this bracket here still allows your stand to have a level platform so you're not sitting and tweaking your back throughout those times in the woods. What the 6-point bracket actually allows you to do is sort of eyeball your stand to where it's straight, and wherever that bracket lines up on the tree, that's where you then cam down and set your stand wherever it's desired location. Our offset bracket is equipped with 6 points of contact. Now, don't be confused. You do not need all 6 points to be contacting the tree at once, nor do you need the center 2 points to be contacted. The beauty of this bracket is that it can be slid over to your desired location. As you can see here, we are on 2 teeth. The rest of the bracket is sort of just kind of hanging in space. That's completely fine. That bracket is designed to where that stand cannot gear back and follow the center of the tree. Your strap hugs a little bit tighter on this side opposed to this, but that's what allows you that capability. Once you've successfully hung your stand utilizing your offset bracket, that's when you're going to want to look at our next system of leveling capabilities on your platform and your seat. So your seat is equipped with a set screw that simply goes in or out. That will in turn adjust the pitch of your seat up and down. So by turning this set screw out, by turning it in, it will also bring the seat higher. Next thing we're going to look at is the platform leveling capabilities. So the platform also does level. Simply lift the platform up to disengage the tension on the cables, turn the leveling knobs, and pick your desired slot. As you can see, we have a higher set to the platform right now. Simply by turning that, changing, it allows us to change the pitch of that platform for trees leaning back and forwards. How much leveling capability does your stand have?
Anybody that's ever hunted white-tailed deer during the peak of the rut realizes how important it is to be able to sit all day. And that's why I like the Summit Goliath SD in this situation. It has a wider top, which allows me a little bit more room to spread out, and that's also perfect for large framed hunters. And it comes in at only 21 pounds, so it's still easy to pack. And let's face it, that padded seat is second to none in the industry. The Summit Goliath SD gives you maximum room and maximum comfort.
This is the Summit Viper SD. It's a full frame sit-down stand-up climber that weighs 20 pounds. It comes with padded zippered arm pads. The seat's padded, fully adjustable with a 2-cushion seat back. Comes with your rapid climb stirrups, elastic backpack straps, and also filled with sound deadening foam. The reason they call it a sit-down stand-up climber is so you can sit out on the front rail as you're pulling up your standing platform to make the process easier. You can just sit down and then stand up and work your way up the tree.
Folks, in this video, we're going to be talking about run and gun style hunting or a mobile setup. Now, when most people think of mobile setups, they turn to climbers immediately. And not to take away from climbers, they're great, and Lone Wolf offers a full line of climbers that are both lightweight, packable, low profile. It's going to get the job done if you're in a region that has a lot of straight trees that are conducive to climbing. Here in the Midwest, we don't have a lot of those straight trees. So if you're a public land hunter, pay close attention and be open-minded to this, because we can be just effective with a hang-on and a set of climbing sticks as you can with your climber. The downside to a climber, though, is you're cutting branches. When you're in a hang and hunt scenario, cutting those branches is going to make somewhat of a disturbance when those branches are hitting the ground or even just sawing through them. Some public land do not allow for you to actually cut branches. So we can actually get into those twisted timber areas with a hang-on and a set of climbing sticks without the need to cut branches. In fact, we use them to our advantage as backdrop, and oftentimes we'll find ourselves hunting at a lower elevation because we've got good concealment and good breakup around us. What I want to touch on here and talk to you about is the Lone Wolf setup for mobile hunting, and the hang and hunt scenario has some really unique features. Let's start with the climbing sticks. The Lone Wolf climbing sticks has a patented pivoting V-bracket, which is unlike any other stand on the market. What this does for you is when you get in those situations where you've got a tree that's got some lean to it, or it's got some twist or undulation to the trunk of that tree, the V-bracket is literally going to pivot to force itself into two solid points of contact. That means a very solid bite on the tree. It's going to be rock solid and sturdy. That stick is going to hang straight even though your tree leans or has some crookedness to it. Along with the features on our hang-ons, you've got the leveling system on the post for the cables. If you've got a tree that leans back, you can adjust the cables to level your platform. The seat also levels to mimic the pitch of your platform. And then probably most important in this situation is what we call the offset bracket, or some people refer to it as a bat wing. What this little mechanism does is it allows left to right leveling. If you've got a tree that leans left or right, you're going to offset this bracket to the far two points of contact, whether it's far two right points or the far two left points of contact. And what that's going to allow you to do is hang perfectly straight even though you have a tree that runs at an angle. So with that being said, this system, we're fast, we're efficient, we're super quiet, and we can get into almost any situation, which is going to allow you both on your private property and in a public land scenario to go where you have to go. And especially public land, when you're competing with those other guys for those same group of mature deer, they're stranded to those hardwood ridges watching the deer at a distance. You're right there in the action with this setup, and it just adds to your arsenal to where you have every option and opportunity to take advantage of things. So there's some other videos on the website that talk about this situation, and there's one video that shows how to hang and hunt with one trip up the tree using our hang on either the Assault or the Alpha and our climbing sticks. Very good video to watch, and in some of these other video segments we'll break down some specifics on the V bracket, the offset bracket, and how to level these stands. But be open-minded again, watch those videos and see for yourself how effective this system can be, and good luck hunting.
And the reason is because they're so dangerous. They always have been. I mean, I've been hanging stands for 20 years for a living, and one of the most dangerous things on ladder stands is not being secure. You know, they're not hooked to the tree, so when you leave the ground, you know, you're shaking through your tree. You're shaking so hard, scared, because you get up there and that platform, you're not attached at all, and there's no way, you're so far away from the tree, there's no way to secure your safety system. And you know, you have to hurry up and try to get that ratchet, and usually it takes two people holding the ladder while you're doing it. I mean, it's a three-man job, and they've absolutely figured it out with that new claw system. Once you get it up there and you pull it, it wraps around the tree, you're able to secure it, which is what Houston's doing right now. And so now it's completely secure from the moment we leave the ground till we get up there and put an extra ratchet strap.
First, install the climbing base. Step 1, loosen the torque knobs. Pull the hinge washer inward, then push hinge forward to the end of the slot. Retighten the knobs. unlatch the cam, pull the belt from the tube and place around the tree. Adjust stand platform slightly higher in the front end. Insert belt back into tube. Note, warning, point of arrow marks the end of the belt. No part of the arrow should be showing after cams are engaged. Failure to follow the instructions may cause the belt to disengage and cam to open. Now, relatch the cams firmly. Now you're ready to install the top section of your climber. For the hand climber, flip the tubes over so they rest on the side ledges of the seat casting. Now connect your stabilizer straps. Warning: the stabilizer straps must be connected before leaving the ground and must always remain connected while the tree stand is in use. You're ready to attach your harness rope to the tree and step onto the platform. Step 3. Support weight onto the climbing aid. Place feet under the hinges and bar as shown. Step 4. Apply slight pressure to hinge with inside of foot. Bend at knees to disengage stand. Step 5. Keeping one foot under the hinge bar, step back onto the center of the stand with the other foot to secure in place. Slide the harness rope up the tree to an appropriate height. Disengage the climbing aid, raise, and repeat the process. Step 6. When you reach your desired height, or when the platform becomes level, adjust your harness rope height so it is tight while in a sitting position. Now, while in a sitting position, pull your stabilizing straps tight. These are the climbing instructions for the Alpha Hand Climber and the Alpha Sit and Climb. This is the demonstration for the Alpha Hand Climber using the new sit strap. Take the sit strap around your backside and attach the carabiner to the seat casting. With your feet placed under the hinge and bar on the platform, support your weight, then raise the platform up. Adjusting the seat casting up, and again, supporting your weight on the sit strap and then raising the platform. Always remember to raise your tree strap as you move up the tree. Continue this process until you are at your desired hunting height.